Kylie Jenner is upset about the explicit love scenes between Timothee Chalamet and Gwyneth Paltrow. Hi, before we continue, please subscribe to the channel for all Kardashians news and update. Kylie Jenner is not happy at all after hearing about some scenes in a new movie that stars her boyfriend Timothee Chalamet. Even though the movie is not coming out until December, it's already creating drama, and this time, the drama has nothing to do with the story of the film itself. The issue started when Gwyneth Paltrow, who is also in the movie, made some bold comments during an interview about what happens between her and Timothee's characters. She spoke in a very open way, and it did not go over well with Kylie. Even though Gwyneth was just talking about what happened while filming, and even joked about it a little, Kylie did not think it was funny at all. She found the whole thing very upsetting. The movie is directed by Josh Safdie and is called Marty Supreme. In it, Timothee plays a professional ping pong player who gets involved in a secret relationship with a character played by Gwyneth. During a recent interview, Gwyneth said that the movie has a lot of very close and intense moments between her and Timothee's characters. She even said that there are many scenes where they are very close in a way that most couples would be. She said they did a lot of scenes like that, and it was part of the story. She mentioned something about having someone on set whose job was to help actors feel safe and comfortable during these scenes. She didn't seem uncomfortable at all when she spoke about it. In fact, she laughed and said that back in her day, actors just did what the director asked them to do, without much guidance or help. But while Gwyneth may have taken it lightly, Kylie is taking it very seriously. According to people who spoke to Radar Online, Kylie is very upset about what she heard. She doesn't like the idea of her boyfriend doing those types of scenes, even if it's just for a movie. She reportedly told Timothee that she does not want him to keep doing scenes like that in any of his future projects. For her, it's not just acting. It feels too real, and she is not comfortable with it. She is said to be very clear about how she feels, and she has let Timothee know that it bothers her deeply. This has started a big argument between them. People close to the couple say this has become a serious problem. Some even say this is the most difficult period in their relationship so far. The issue has caused a lot of stress for both of them. Timothee, who is known for being very serious about his work as an actor, may feel like Kylie's request is limiting his career. He wants to be free to explore all kinds of roles and to grow as an artist. But Kylie wants to protect their relationship and her own feelings, so she has drawn a line. There are also people close to Timothee who are worried. They believe that if he starts saying no to certain roles because of Kylie's feelings, it might hurt his acting career. These people think he has a lot of talent and could go very far, but only if he has the freedom to accept different kinds of roles. They are afraid that Kylie's views might hold him back. For Timothee, this is not just about one movie. It's about his future in the industry and the kind of actor he wants to be. And that's why the problem is so big. It's not just a small argument. It's something that touches on their personal lives and also on their dreams. Some people who know them well have said that Kylie and Timothee are very different. One person even described them as total opposites. This means they don't have a lot in common when it comes to how they see the world. Timothee is very focused on his art, while Kylie is someone who is used to controlling her world and what happens in it. So when something like this comes up, it's hard for them to see eye to eye. Even though they care about each other a lot, this situation has made it clear that they have some big differences. Kylie feels strongly about how she wants her partner to behave, especially in public and on screen. Timothee, on the other hand, believes in doing whatever it takes to be great in his career. This includes taking on roles that might be difficult or uncomfortable for the people in his life. This kind of disagreement is not easy to solve, and it has created a lot of tension between them. They are now trying to figure out how to deal with it, but it's not clear if they will be able to agree. It's also interesting to see how Gwyneth's words started all of this. She probably didn't mean to cause trouble. She was just being honest and maybe even playful. But her words had a big effect. Kylie's reaction shows how hard it can be to mix love and fame. When two people are famous and live very public lives, even small things can turn into big problems. This is one of those cases. A few comments in an interview ended up shaking one of the most talked about relationships in Hollywood right now. What makes things more complicated is that people outside their relationship have strong opinions too. Some of Timothee's friends are worried. They think Kylie is asking for too much. They feel she should understand what it means to be with an actor like Timothee. They believe that trying to control what roles he takes is not fair to him. On the other side, Kylie's friends may think she's right to speak up. From their point of view, she's just protecting her feelings and setting boundaries. So the couple is not only dealing with their own emotions, but also with pressure from people around them. It's not the first time people have had questions about Kylie and Timothee as a couple. Some people have said from the beginning that they don't really make sense together. They come from different backgrounds and live very different lives. Timothee is seen as more quiet and serious, while Kylie is more involved in fashion, beauty, and public attention. When people are so different, it can be exciting at first, but it can also lead to big problems later. That might be what is happening now. What happens next is anyone's guess. Will Timothee agree to Kylie's wishes and stop doing certain kinds of roles? Or will he decide that his career has to come first? And how will Kylie react if he doesn't change his mind? These are not easy questions, and they don't have simple answers. Relationships are always about finding balance, and in this case, the balance is very hard to find. Both of them will have to think carefully about what they want and what they are willing to give up. One thing is clear, this situation has shown how tricky it can be to date someone who is always in the spotlight. Every decision they make, every word they say, can become public news. That puts a lot of pressure on them in their relationship. In many ways, they are just two people trying to figure things out, like any other couple. But because of who they are, every little thing becomes big. That makes it even harder to solve problems and keep things private. As for the movie, people are now more curious than ever. All the attention has made it even more talked about, even though it hasn't been released yet. Some people will now want to see it just to understand what all the fuss is about. In a strange way, this drama may have helped the film get more attention. But for Kylie and Timothee, it has only made things more stressful. They now have to decide what matters most to them. Is their love strong enough to handle this kind of stress? Can they find a way to understand each other better and make things work? Or will this become the issue that pulls them apart? These are the kinds of challenges that come with living under the spotlight and trying to balance fame, work, and love all at the same time. Time will tell how they handle it. But for now, things are clearly not going smoothly. Thanks for watching. Please do well to share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more Kardashian updates.